remember my
Oh.
freshman year,
Mhm.
like they had like some welcome um orientation performance, all that stuff, and it was in Crampton. It's not a big space.
Oh,
It
wait a
fits
minute.
about 1,500. Like you've seen it. Like it's right
Yeah.
by the football field. You keep going, you see, basketball facility, right? It's there.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'm
thinking
right by Fine
my
Arts.
cousin might have graduated from there because she was a doctor. So that would make sense if they had it there. That's oh wow. Okay. It's like
So
a
so it's
theater, right?
correct, but
Mm.
it's small. It
Yes.
only fits 1,500. So if you just do some simple math, 1,500, you already have 280 students graduating.
Mm.
So those are seats taken per student. Four people could attend per student. So if every student, maybe four family members could attend for every student,
Mm.
then you're at capacity. You're at capacity.
Wow.
The school, right? The College of Nursing, not the university, because this was a college decision. They
Yes.
decided not to give tickets. They made it a first come first served basis. They knew that this was like the biggest graduating class, right? And instead of having it at something like Burr Gymnasium, which would have
Hmm.
sat more and would have been a lot more accommodating, they chose to have it at Crampton. So I think my initial thought was miscalculation and poor planning on the School of Nursing, right? I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't make any sense. And I think it holds more weight because of what this graduating class went through and what they represent. These
Mm.
are the high school students of 2020. They did not
Hmm.
walk across the stage in 2020 from high school because of COVID-19, the pandemic. They needed this. Like, you know what I'm saying? You went to
Oh
college.
wow. I think
You went
Earl
to college.
graduated then too in high school.
Exactly. Like you've
Yeah.
been through college and you've seen how hard it is. Like me
Hmm.
personally, not having money for stuff, getting dropped from classes. They'll let you know that this is a business and they will drop you from the class if
Mm.
you don't have the
They'll
money.
drop you like
Having to
real bad.
retake,
Oh, drop you
no,
bad.
like, and not even think twice about it. You go
Mm.
into the system, you dropped,
Yep.
right? Fine.
Golly. Just
That's
got the
yeah.
money. I'm sorry. Bring back memories. Yep.
Bring it back exactly. Trauma, PTSD. So I have to assume that these students went through the same, like in
Hmm.
trying to graduate and trying to walk across that stage, and then that happens. It is unacceptable. It is pretty sad that it happened. You had students crying. You had students crying
Yeah.
because their parents couldn't get in. And then not even that, they shut it down,
Mhm.
meeting. So it's from the ceremony was from 6 to 8. They shut it down at 7. So students weren't even
Mm.
a lot of students didn't actually walk across the stage. um so of course they were like, okay, what's, like, I couldn't walk across at high school, I'm not going to be able to walk across at college in the time, like the amount of work I put in, the sacrifice, the money, the debt that I'm getting into. I need to walk across the stage now. To Howard's defense, they did make it up to them on Saturday, where they held a special ceremony at the end of like the big graduation, right? And they
Mhm.
honored all 280 students they were able to walk across, right? So they did, I will say, okay, they knew they dropped the ball and they worked towards like, okay, how can we make this right? But I do still think like some people left. Some people's parents, they couldn't get off until Saturday. They were there for that ceremony and had to get back to wherever they came from. So they still didn't get to watch their child walk across stage. You get what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think I think it was unfortunate